Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is another journal with me, and I actually recorded this a couple months ago, back in March I believe. And yeah, I realized I never edited it, so I decided to just edit it now so I could get it out to you guys. But yeah. Anyway, this spread was done in collaboration with another user on Instagram. Her username is 01_278.m. I'll link her profile down below as well as the collab post if it's still up. And basically, our spread was based off of the color scheme of our favorite season. So for me, it was fall or autumn, and obviously I decided to go with more of an orange and brown theme just because those colors really remind me of the fall time due to the changing leaves or the foliage. And yeah, I guess I will try to explain what I'm doing. I decided to put down these paint swatches. I usually pick these up when I'm at like Walmart or Home Depot, just because like they're free and I like the colors. So yeah, free is me. I'm putting down some other pieces of paper and also this photo of just a wardrobe that I liked the colors of. Obviously it's not my photo, but yeah, I just like the photo because it reminds me of the fall. Yeah. Anyway, how are you guys? I know this spread is really late, but I felt it would be a waste if I didn't edit it because I had already filmed it a long time ago. And I actually like how this spread turned out in the end. But yeah, this is actually like the third time I've tried to record this because the first two times I had like no space on my computer, so I would film the voiceover and then it would stop recording and just delete because I had no space, which was not good because one, I'm really awkward, and two, having to record something multiple times is just very difficult. So hopefully things work out this time. Yeah. Anyway, I'm putting down a circle sticker. I got these blank circle labels at Walmart, and I basically just painted over them with watercolors so that I could make my own like circle stickers that aren't just white. And actually they're one of my favorite things to use in my spreads. I haven't used them in a while at the moment because I haven't made new ones, but I recently made some more so that I can use them in my spreads because honestly I go through them really quickly. But yeah, that's just because I have an obsession with circle stickers and any other like shapes. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just putting down those papers with some washi tape. Yeah, I guess I'll tell you why my favorite season is fall. I like fall because it's not too hot and not too cold. And like, I really like to wear layers, but like not too many layers, and fall is the perfect time to do that. Because you can wear like cardigans and scarves. And yeah, just like take really cute fall outfit of the days. In the winter, I feel like my jacket or coat is like way too restricting, and I like just don't like feeling restricted in clothes I wear. But in the winter it's key for you to do that because you just don't want to freeze to death, especially in New York where it hasn't gotten that cold recently because of climate change, but like degrees in the 10 to 20s in Fahrenheit, of course, it's still really cold. And honestly, I prefer not to go out during the winter if I don't have to, but yeah. And then the summer is just way too hot, And in New York, summers are the worst because there's like high heat and high humidity, so everything feels really sticky and gross. And yeah, it's just like really gross. Like even right now, I had to like turn off my fan so you wouldn't hear it in the background. But I'm like sweating and I feel really sticky, and yeah, not the best way to feel. And spring is okay. I like the springtime as well. I guess I would rank my favorite seasons as fall, spring, summer, and winter. But yeah, I just feel bad because a lot of people have allergies. So in the spring, everyone's like sneezing and they can't enjoy the weather. So even though it has nothing to do with me, I guess, yeah, that's why spring is like not my favorite. But also because I prefer the colors that are associated with fall more. Is that weird? I don't know. Anyway, what's your favorite season? Wow, I actually don't know what to talk about. But I guess I'll just discuss what I'm doing here. I'm layering some more paper pieces that I cut that paint sample into just one rectangle, and then that green like grid or leisure paper is from an ephemera pack from Feel Good Parcel. And I'm just sticking them down with some washi tape. I actually really like using different kinds of paper in my spreads, but I just don't have that many. So I feel like I should like find some more or buy more, but also I should stop buying stuff. So I'll just make do with what I have for now. And here I'm just adding, I think it's like an old book piece. Like I have a bunch of papers from some old books and I like to cut and rip them apart to use in my spreads. But yeah, I am just gonna stick that down. And yeah, not really sure what else to talk about. I think that this was one of my favorite volumes. I forget, but I think this is like volume 3, 4, or 5. And at the moment, I think I'm on like volume 10 or 9. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is one of the volumes where like I was finally coming up with the style that I like. I don't know, it took a long time because when I first started journaling, or like at least when I first started journaling in my traveler's notebook, it was mainly for my traveler journals. So it was really weird for me to transition from using my traveler's notebooks to travel journal into daily journaling. Because in the past, I would just write for my journal entries instead of like decorating it like this. And I still sometimes do journal that way, but usually I journal like that when I'm writing like more personal things that I wouldn't want anyone ever to read. But now it's more like, oh, I do write about personal things. I also like to make my pages pretty. And yeah, I don't know, like, how did you get into journaling? I've personally always been journaling. I feel like I've talked about this in an older video. But yeah, like I was saying, this is like the journal that got me into more the style I really enjoyed. And although like there are still times where I'm like not happy with how it turns out, I'm happy that I was able to write about my day or like however I was feeling. And well, yeah, that's like the most important thing about journaling to me is like just getting my feelings out. And yeah, although I do know like obviously collab spreads are as like I guess personal because you have like a theme to follow or something like that. I still think that the writing that I write for my collabs is still a part of me, because there are times where I also like don't know what to write about. Like, I think that there's nothing going on in my life that's interesting to write about, so I'll like look for a journaling prompt and write on it based on that. So yeah, that's like how I think about doing collabs with people. I think of them as like a journaling prompt. And I'm very grateful for everyone who has ever agreed to do a collab with me or has like reached out to ask me if they wanted to do a collab. And there's just like a special type of journaling, I guess, because you're writing about the same thing or doing something that's the same as someone else, but like agreeing to do it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm currently on volume 9, I think. Actually, I should check. Yes, I'm currently doing my daily journaling under volume 9, and my travel journaling is under volume 10. And I am almost done with both of those inserts, but it'll be a while for me to finish the volume 10 because I won't be traveling as much. But for volume 9, like, this is probably the insert that has taken me the longest to fill up in a time period, because I started it in April and I'm still not done with it, and it's basically August. And I think I have like 10 or 12 spreads left. But I don't know, I'm just like really excited to hopefully finish that soon because I'm not that happy with that insert. I think it's just because I like added way too many pages, so I feel like I'm like journaling. My journaling is taking like a long time, and like, well, it is. It's because there's so many pages. So in the future, I will probably try to limit my inserts to the standard 64 pages that come in the normal, like, Traveler's Notebook inserts. And I think that's why I like the Traveler's Company, like the Traveler's Notebook, so much, because the inserts are usually a lot smaller, and I feel like it's not gonna go on forever and ever to reach the end, which is why I've completed so many volumes. Because there's like a lot of journals I have that are empty because I just couldn't bring myself to finish it. Anyway, the video is coming to an end, finally, and here is the final spread with writing and all. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know anything you would like me to talk about in the comments so I have something to talk about. And yeah, bye!